All right, welcome once again. This is chapter 4 of If I Die Tomorrow. This would be my last video message to you. Just a quick summary. This is a collection of words of wisdom that I've learned from my life. Like they say, from the school of hard knocks. This is not something that you'll get from your school. Maybe you can get from books, but here I'm giving you distilled wisdom from my own life. This is the stuff I wish someone told me when I was a young man. And the reason I'm creating this is so that tomorrow, if my daughter grows up, and she wants words of wisdom that I should have given her, this is the collection. In fact, these are the words of wisdom I give my VIP clients or paying clients. I'm giving it to you as a gift, hoping that you'll use it to achieve your dreams. My suggestion is save this video, watch it whenever you're free, and sometimes take down notes and see how you can apply this, because trust me, these are words of wisdom that I wish I knew when I started my career. I think it would have shaved off 30 years of my life and helped me achieve success much more faster. All right. So this is point number 54. Oh, and one more thing. Links are put down below. Check in the description or check in the pinned comments. You'll get part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as I increase, you'll get all of them. Okay. So point number 54. The goal for a working class professional is, listen carefully, the goal of a working class professional is to earn more per hour. I'll keep it as simple as that, more per hour. I'll give you an example to make you understand. When I started off my career as a coach, I didn't know how much to charge. There was no mentor, there was nobody to guide me. So I was like, I was to give my advice and guidance, everything for free. When you give for free, everyone takes advantage of you. Resume rebrand has to help for free. Interview coaching for free. I was just doing it for goodwill. But when I didn't have an income, I had to survive, I had to charge people. So I said, okay, what can I charge? I thought, okay, I'll charge $5. I didn't know whether I was even worth $5. So I would start with $5. But here's the thing. I didn't have a concept of time. So I would say, you pay me $5, unlimited revisions of your resume, and as long as you like. So $5 means lifetime client. Good, no? Good deal. So people would pay me $5 and they would take the revision, maybe ask 5 revision, 10 revisions, how much ever, until they're happy. So after the word of mouth got, $5, Loy does this thing, then customers increased. And when there was demand, I increased it to $10, again, unlimited time, then increased to 20, then increased to 50. So it slowly started to increase. As it started to increase, I got more confident. Oh, there is a demand for my service. And then always remember, the customer or the person who's getting always tries to squeeze you. So I would get requests like, Loy, why don't you come down to my house and give me your service? I'll pay you more. At first, I was like, oh, wow, he's going to pay me more. But then when I factored in, I have to dress up, get ready, go down, drive, go through the traffic, sit in his house. He's in the comfort of his house. I give him the service, and then I drive all the way back and I come all the way. Then I began to think, okay, getting ready, the clothes, the petrol, the time, was it actually worth it? Then I realized, no, man, it's not worth it. Better people come to me. And very soon I started to think like a businessman. How can I earn more money per hour? So if one customer pays me, let's say $10, if I have a group of people, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, if I have 10 people, $100 I can easily make within that 1 hour. So I started to think of ways and means, how can I earn more? So as I started to ask this question, how can I earn more money per hour? I came up with ways and means. Okay, I'll hold a seminar, say once a week, once a month in a hotel. Okay, if I increase the frequency per week, I can earn 4 times. But then, okay, in the hotel, I have to pay this much money. And if I don't get the minimum number of clients, I've wasted money. Means I broke even or I go at a loss. Okay, I'll hold it in my house, so I don't have to pay any rent. Okay, how can I make it beneficial in the house? Okay, you bring one customer, I'll give you 50% off. So, you keep thinking creative business ideas, how you can generate more value per hour. So from where I started $5, today, if you are online, and you know my rates, it's $237 for an hour. For 20 minutes, it's $99. For one email, even an email response is $49. So everything costs money. And then there are variations. Obviously, people can ask me sun, moon, and stars for $49. They'll say, they can give me a list of 1,000 questions. I tell them, the answer will be not more than 500 words. So this has come through experience. So the model which I'm trying to give you, the value I'm trying to give you here is, you must know your rate per hour. Whether you're a plumber, see, people who are a plumber, electrician, they know per hour, you pay me this much, or website, I'll work so many hours, you pay me per hour this much, If you don't have the concept of time and what is your value, people can take you for a ride. Like employees working for a company. Okay, I'll give you 1,000 per month. Example, 1,000 per month. You feel very happy. Hey, I'm getting 1,000. So he makes you work 8 hours. One other guy will tell you, okay, listen, man, you're only getting $1,000 salary. I'll pay you 2,000. Join my company. You'll be like, oh, double the salary. You rush off to him. But now, previous company, you were working 8 hours. This guy makes you work 16 hours. No use, right? You're working double the hours for double the income. It's zero benefit. So your goal should be earn more money per hour. Only then you are progressing in life. And always keep in mind, ask yourself, what value can I offer somebody that he should pay me more? Because people are not dumb. Just a quick Google search online, you'll find enough and more competitors who are offering the same service for less price. Some are even claiming to be free, which is not for free. So just keep that in mind. And yes, there should always be reason why. Let's say, for example, I do resume rebrand. People tell me, oh, I can get free from AI. I know what I offer. I know what AI offers. I know the loopholes of the AI system. I know where AI system fails. Does that mean that nobody can get any benefit from AI? No, absolutely not. But it takes years of experience to play around, tweak, learn how to use AI, know yourself. See, AI is not a human being to ask you questions you never asked. You say, make the CV, it'll make the CV. But does the AI know what to ask you? When I deal with clients, I know what exactly to ask. I'll ask them the most controversial questions. I'll give them the most controversial answers. I'll give them loopholes of the system. I'll tell them how to cheat the system. AI can never do that. Never. Okay. So why I'm stating this is, you should know yourself and you should know what you charge per hour. And if you're not sure about it and you're not explicit about it, you're never going to earn more money. Which brings me to point number 55. That is, the goal in life is not just to earn more money, always. Because remember, as human beings, we have our limitations. Let me give my example. I charge right now $237. I'm sure some of you thought, wow, Loy, if you charge $500 per hour, man, that would be better. Yes. Do I charge? Yes, I do charge. I even charge 1,000, sometimes even more. But I can't charge every customer $1,000 or $2,000 an hour. Why? Because let's say someone is searching for a job, a student, okay? And he needs someone to guide him. Now, it will not make any sense for him to pay me $2,000 an hour. I mean, he's not going to earn that much. So I have a target market. My target market is not creme de la creme. Now, I'm charging $237, okay, per hour. Gary Vaynerchuk, this guy is a famous motivational thing. I don't like him. He has a lot of shady sides about him. But let's focus on how much he charges. He charges $15,000, 15. If you want to pitch your idea to him, he'll charge you $15,000. It's a known fact. I don't know if he's charging more now. Then there is another guy. His name is Alex Hormozy. He charges $50,000 per hour. Okay. And sometimes they go to 100,000, 1-to-1. Now, there is Donald Trump, before he became president, for a speech, just a speech, he would charge $1 million to give a speech to a delegation. This was actually done in Dubai exhibition world conference where Donald Trump spoke. That time, he was a pretty hot property with Donald Trump, Trump resorts, Trump golf, Trump towers. We're talking of pre-COVID, when he was a businessman, when Obama was in power. Today, obviously, he'll charge much more. Bill Clinton, just to give uh, degree certificates to students, maybe he charged 1 million or 2 million. Arnold Schwarzenegger charges 500,000 to appear in your parties for a photograph that you can brag and show off on your social media. He charges anything from $5,000 onwards, just one photograph. There are a lot of celebrities, even Kevin O'Leary during the Shark Tank during COVID. He was charging $1,000. He'll give a 30-second message, like Fiverr, no? 30-second message wishing you happy birthday or saying, this is a good business. Until it backfired, he used to do that. Even celebrities like Cardi B, she used to appear on live, this thing, webcam sessions where if, you have to keep paying. If you pay, she will recognize you and give you importance. And the more you pay, the more importance. Like there was actually, I was just curious. I went to see what is this. You can check in for free. And there was a guy who wanted Cardi B to say, oh, I love you or something like that. So, but obviously you can't say anything out of the world or indecent. So the guy said, Cardi B, I love you. Okay. And he gave $800. Cardi B responded, oh, you're a sweetheart. Oh, took his name, whatever his name was. I love you too. You're so sweet. You gave me $800. And this has transitioned to OnlyFans where you pay X amount, they will do extras for you. Okay. It's like a Fiverr, like a freelance economy. So the point I was trying to make here is I'm charging $237. There are people who are charging $2,000. Then there's 20,000, 200,000, 2 million, 20 million. But there are limitations how much I can charge. There's limits to the value I offer them. I am not giving anyone a value of $2 million per hour. No, I have to be realistic. There are people who can offer that kind of money. Okay. So you have to know your limitations. So when you come to know your limitations, what's next? You can either choose to work even more harder. Like, for example, I get 237 US dollars. I can choose to, let's say, for example, in a perfect world, I get a customer every hour, easily. Every hour I get a customer. So I can choose, I'll work 10 hours, $237. So I got 2,300, whatever, $2,300 per day. But then if I keep continuing like this every day, 10 hours, 10 hours, 10 hours, 10 hours, at some point, I'm going to reach burnout. Right or wrong? Okay, even you. And then if I live in Dubai, my expenses are so much. If I live in Manhattan, my expenses will go so much. If I live in, let's say, the most elite, expensive place, my expenses go even more. So then whatever I'm earning, I'm spending, right? So the question is, what is important? Is it just the earnings? Is it just showing off with the creme de la creme crowd? Or is it savings? You have to be very clear about that. For me, when I was in Dubai, I was making much more money, networking with a lot more people. Yes, I could increase my price, but then the drawback was I was spending more and my savings were zero. I know of a guy, he's my client for many years. He earns much more than me. Okay, let's put it at, he's earning 100,000, say US dollars, 100,000. But his expense is close to almost $80,000. He's earning 100, spends 80. He's saving only $20,000 a month. And out of the $20,000, he has him, his wife, and 2 kids. Okay. So it becomes less and less and less. His rent, his house rent, I pay in the range of, let's say, roughly $200 a month for where I stay. He spends maybe $2,000, 10 times more than me per month. So, do you get what I'm trying to tell you? If you earn more, there are limits to it. That is one part. The second part is your expenses, if you don't manage them and you don't intelligently plan, you will end up spending more. So you're earning more, spending more. And then comes to the third tier, that is, how much are you saving? If after everything that you do, you hardly save anything, the whole exercise is pointless. So it's like you work hard, you play hard, end of the day, zero money. It'll not work. Because remember, you're not a robot, you're a human being. At some point, you're going to get burnt out. At some point, you're going to fall sick. At some point, you're going to be hospitalized. And when that day arrives, maybe whatever you saved, everything will go. So please make sure that the goal is not to keep working harder and spending more and struggling to save. Savings is the name of the game. Okay, let me just write it down. Whenever I get a new point, I type it out. Okay, point number 56 is the most important thing is not just to earn money, not just to save money. There are many people who love to have big bank accounts and they say, oh, I've saved 4 million, 5 million. There are some people who even have billions in their accounts. Okay, not that they are my clients, but they never stop working. Have you ever checked Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk? They might have billions or millions in their bank account, but they don't stop working. That is their life. They are happy. So you can also do the same. You can have millions in the bank and work like a dog. The greatest gift is not the amount that is in the bank. The greatest gift is the freedom that money gives you, that no amount of money can buy. If you can have money in your bank account and you can have the freedom to travel anywhere in the world, work anytime you like, work for anyone you like, refuse a client. You feel like working, you work. You don't feel like working, don't work. You want to work in China, you can do that. You want to migrate to Philippines and work from there, you can do that. You can work in Dubai. That is the most priceless thing which you should aim for. Today I live in Samui. My brand that I created in Dubai follows me here. If I were to migrate from here to, let's say, Philippines, or no way, not India, but I'm just saying, for example, India, my work is online. It follows me wherever I go, so that I'm not stuck to one place. That freedom to work from anywhere, the freedom to work on my time. See, right now it is 7:25 in the evening. I didn't feel like working in the morning. I didn't work. I felt like going to the gym. I went. I felt like taking a nap. I took. Why? Because I earn good money. I save good money. And that gives me freedom. Focus on freedom. Because if you earn shitloads of money, but you're a slave, it's not a life worth living. I know guys who work for the Dubai Sheikh's son. His name is Faza. But I'll tell you, their life is so stressful that any second you can get a call at 3 in the morning, you can get at 4, you can get on a Friday, you can get on a Sunday. You have to be ready in seconds. And if he goes anywhere out, let's say you're a photographer, you're a writer, you're a person who has to follow him. If he works 16 hours, you have to be at his beck and call. If he tells you, you all have to stand here while he goes to sleep, you have to stand. They pay very good money, but you are at the edge. And if he is not happy for anything, you're bye-bye. So even though they're earning good money, there's no peace of mind. There is always that fear. And, the more powerful a guy is, the more dangerous, the more danger it can be on your life. So remember, freedom is priceless. Freedom to do what you like, when you like, how you like. Point number 57, which is a complete something else, which I just noted down. Doctors, hospitals, medical businesses, and the big pharma. If you are in good health, they don't make any money. Their shareholders don't enjoy returns. and they will not be profitable brands. So the job of the big pharma, the job of medical companies, the job of every hospital, and the job of every doctor is to ensure that you are not 100% well. Because if you're not well, then you will come and visit them, you'll pay for their charges, you'll pay for their consultation, you'll pay for all the myriad of tests which are unwanted, you'll pay money for all their medicines, supplements, you'll pay for the extra visits, you'll pay for their membership card, and all of them make money. But if everyone's healthy, the hospital will shut down, the doctors will be without a job, the nurses will not know what to do. So when you're sick, they are happy. Keep that in mind the next time you think of going to a doctor, going to a hospital. Because remember, they will give you advice which benefits them. I was told, because after I damaged both my knees, my lower back, I had a lot of pain in my joints. Every single doctor in Dubai, and especially Indians, they told me, we have to cut open your back, we have to put screws, we have to adjust, we have to do an operation on your knees, you have to replace your knees, you have to cut your cartilage, you have to stitch things and blah, blah, blah. And the minimum cost per operation was, I think, close to, if I remember, something around $7,000 to $8,000 per operation. 7 to 8. Well, I chose not to go to them. I decided to do my research. It was more painful, took me more time. But in the end, today, without a single operation on my knee, my joints, my back, everything perfectly okay. Just imagine, they had challenged me. They had guaranteed I would never be able to walk. I would never be pain-free. Today, I am. So just keep that in mind. Next time you go, take medical advice. Number 58. Almost all your friends, nearly 100%, they are your friends because they get benefit from you. If they don't get benefit from you, they will not be your friends. Think about what I said. Almost all your friends are your friends because they get benefit from you. They get some benefit or another. If they would get zero benefit, why would they be your friend? That means they're jobless, they're stupid. If you are even a charity organization, everything that you do, say, promote, market the photographs of children, it should benefit them. After all, who will pay their bills? They are working, they have to earn a salary, right? Do you know that almost all charitable organizations, whether help Gaza, help Palestinians, help Christians, Israeli, Dog Foundation, this and that, do you know that the CEO gets paid the highest? Do you know that software, systems, engineers, they all get paid a salary? Yeah. Do you think their salary is hand to mouth? Or do you think they have a good salary? I read this somewhere. 98% of the amount that is given to charity, 98, goes into basic administration and miscellaneous expense of keeping the business afloat. It's only 2% that goes to the poor. I've read it somewhere. I don't know. You should be verified by yourself. So just keep that in mind. You want to do any charity, go give it to that end person by yourself. Otherwise, no point. So the point was, almost all your friends are with you only for benefit. Otherwise, no. Point number 59. Almost all successful people, almost all, if you ask them what is the reason for their success, they will give you the magic formula, believe in yourself, generic advice. They'll tell you 3 steps, 5 steps, 11 steps to attain success. They will highlight great sounding words, vision, know yourself. Like people who are making money through crypto. The ones who are making money will give you all you need to have vision. Oh, you need to do this thing. Don't listen to them and believe in yourself. Take risks. They'll give great advice. Not one of them, not a single one will say, I don't know, man, I just got fucking lucky. That's it. Nobody will say that. Nobody. But the same people, when they lose money, the same people when their business closes down, and the same people when they lose everything, they'll give you legit reasons. The market conditions were bad. He cheated me. She did this. He did that. I believed in him. I did this. But they'll not say, I'm at fault. They'll never say, I'm at fault. No, he tricked me. I shouldn't have trusted him. They will blame it on all other factors. So just keep this in mind. Almost all the successful people will credit to themselves, never to luck. Remember, Bill Gates with Microsoft, Steve Jobs with Apple, Jack Ma with his empire. Every person was there at the right time, at the right place, for the right market conditions. Even Oprah, even The Rock, whomsoever. I challenge you, think about it. If Microsoft founder Bill Gates was not in a college that gave him access to a computer, if Steve Jobs didn't meet Steve Wozniak, let's say Steve Jobs was born in Iran, do you think he would be that Steve Jobs? Do you think he'd get the opportunities? Let's say Steve Jobs worked in North Korea. He was born there. Finished, no? Michael Jackson. Okay. He was in USA. He had Jackson 5. What if he was born in Africa and they lived in abject poverty? You get what I'm saying, right? What if whomsoever you admire was right now a Palestinian born in Palestine, where the bombings take place, no internet. So you get what I'm saying? So remember, successful people will give you all the secrets to success and they will take credit for it. But they'll never tell you why, they'll never take the blame or blame themselves when they fail or when they lose. So remember, luck is the most, me also. I'm at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. If anyone tries to replicate, whether me or Oprah or The Rock or Steve Jobs, or anyone, you try to copy what they do, you may achieve a little bit of success, better than what you were, because you're taking mentoring and guidance advice, but you cannot replicate the same. Either you'll do exceptionally great doing something else, or you'll do exceptionally bad, but never like them. That is why anyone who tries to copy, let's say, a Subway sandwich shop, taking a franchise, copying a business model, using the same formulas, no, you can't. Everybody is different. The next couple of points are you're going to be shocked. Why am I even saying this? But like I said, random points. Number 60. Get ready for this. Islam is the most barbaric religion in the world. This is my opinion. You can have yours, but Islam is the most barbaric religion in the world. Christianity is the most two-faced religion in the world. They'll say something and do something else. Hinduism is the dirtiest and most comically outdated religion in the world. These 3 points are about religion. Point number 63. In the corporate world, if you have to succeed, it is not what you know, it is who you know. You know the right people at the right place with the right powers. They can literally change your life. I'll give my example. I joined Quick Electric switchgear company in Sharjah. It is a switchgear company, engineering company. I was given the second highest ranking position in that company with zero knowledge of engineering, with zero knowledge of switchgear, with zero knowledge of the industry. Why? Because I knew the owner, and the owner had a soft corner for me. So it's not who you know, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And throughout my life, I use the same principle with every business transaction, every business relationship I had. I never went through the normal channels. I never applied for a job. I never met people at the lower levels. I only met decision makers, and that changed my life. So in the corporate world or in the business world, it's not what you know, it's who you know. That is why if you have the right contacts and connections at the right place, your life is. There's a lot of people who get away with a lot of illegal stuff. See politics, Obama, Joe Biden, Donald Trump. Most of the criminals have now been forgiven, pardoned because of their connections to Donald Trump. So I don't need to convince you more than that. 64. Office politics. Whether you like it, whether you hate it, it's a part of your life. It's like oxygen. You cannot survive without it. So you have two choices. Either you shut yourself away from office politics and don't be part of the whole culture like me. I could never get along. Or you have to learn how to get along. And the only way to survive is by mastering it. So every day is a learning process. So over there, make the right contacts, join the right groups, make the right connections. But most importantly, just avoid hurting, harming egos. Huh? Because if you hurt someone's ego, he will never stop until you're dead. It's like, having a snake and you damage the snake, but then you give it time to heal, it will get back at you. So be careful. That is about office politics. 65. This one is, you'll feel like I'm marketing myself, but it's a fact. It's a very simple statement. Every successful person in this world, every successful Olympian, businessman, personal brand, whomsoever, has had a mentor, has had a coach, has had someone who has years of experience over them, who guided them. Because remember, you have one life. If you get guided properly, you'll achieve your goals much more faster, and then you have a long life ahead to do more things. But if you're lost and you decide, like me, I'll go through the school of hard knocks, I'll watch YouTube videos and listen to podcasts and all that, yeah, you will succeed. But you'll only succeed maybe at the age of 40, 50, 60. That's a reality. Just think about it. There are so many Olympic champions, tennis players, cricketers who are hardly 14, 15 years old, 20 years old. How did they become a prodigy at 20 years old, even playing piano or the musical instrument or computers or software? Because someone was there to guide them. They start from the age of 3. So where you are starting from the age of 20, they start from the age of 3. And by the time you realize what you want, these people are already millionaires at the age of 15, 16 or 20. You'll reach that maybe when you're 40 or 50, by the time it's too late. So point number 65, every successful person has a mentor. We'll give another 5 more points and then we'll call it a day. By the way, if it did benefit you, please mention it down below that you would like part 4. No, this is part 4. You would like part 5 so that I know that you're interested. Like I said, it's how you communicate to me, and let me know, did it add any value? Which point do you disagree? Pretty sure about religion you'll have something to say, which is perfectly fine. You don't have to agree with everything that I say. But yeah, do communicate. Point number 66. Rich people will always lecture you on why money is not everything. It's a very strange phenomenon. Rich people will tell you money is not everything. You can't buy sleep, you can't buy peace of mind, you can't buy health. Yeah, because you already earned the money. Just ignore that bullshit. Money, yes, money is not everything. Money cannot bring someone to life. Money cannot buy lost time. True. But I've never met a poor man who said, no, I want to be poor. I don't want to be rich. And I've never met a rich man who said, okay, take everything. I'll be a beggar on the streets. I'll have peace of mind. Never. Money can buy you a lot of things. Lot. And the majority, almost 99.99% can be bought with money. So I'd rather be a sad rich man than an exceptionally happy, miserably poor man. So don't fall for the bullshit. Rich people will give you, oh, money is not everything. So fucking two-faced hypocrites. Yeah, that's crap. Even this nice little lemon iced tea costs money. Even this camera costs money. Even this microphone, even this monitor. You think someone having a cheap, shitty little this thing is happy? cheap little recording device. Come on, man. All right, point number 67. There is no free lunch. Anything that is offered for free usually comes with a very big hidden cost or a massive agenda. Free email, free Gmail, free chat GPT, free, what do you call that? Games that you log in, you play. You have to watch an ad. You have to give your personal data. You have to input and help them in the self-learning process. They'll target ads on you. So it's basically not for free. Now, a normal, sensible person will say, yeah, it's like me. I say, I'm getting something for free. I don't mind. Take my details, bombard me with ads. Because they're very simple. I'm taking something from you, so I have to pay you back. But the ignorant idiots, they think, oh, Gmail is for free, AI is for free, YouTube is for free. Chal, this guy, I'll call Loy Machedo. He'll give me service for free. I'll give him my sob story. I'll tell him, so, because after all, I watch his videos for free, so he should help me for free. I'm giving him a nice like, a nice comment. No, fuck you. There's no free lunch. And I'll tell you, if anyone gives you anything for free, hey, brother, take this for free. Be careful. Never, ever, ever think there's a free lunch. If someone does something for you, he has a hidden agenda. So that is why when a girl is exceptionally sweet with you or a guy is exceptionally nice to you, you better be careful. I would trust someone who'd charge me money and I explicitly know what he's getting and what I'm getting. That is much more better than, hey, my brother, take it. And those people who are sweet talkers, I don't know if I've mentioned this point before, keep away from them. Very dangerous individuals. That is why anyone gives me sweet talk. Oh, Loy, big fan of yours. I love your content, bro. This, bro, that, bro. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. If you send me a couple of links which can help me get a great video idea, fine. But if you're going to give me sweet talk and, hey, I want to be your friend, meet up with you for a cup of coffee, and yeah, you're buying me this, but I know you have an agenda. And I'll tell you, rich, successful people, they will never do anything without having a pre-planned agenda. Keep that in mind. There's no free lunch. Number 68 is a piggyback, but explicit. Anything that is free online, be careful. Be very careful. Anything that is online. And remember, most of it is designed to get you addicted to them. Games, softwares, even AI. They want you to be totally reliant on them. So much so that you can't use any of your skills. So that is even more dangerous. Point number 69. Sweet talkers. Sweet talkers are the most dangerous individuals in your life. The ones who give you sweet talk. Whether it's your girlfriend, your wife. Oh, sweetie, you can do anything. It's like sugar. Sugar is one of the most addictive substances in the world. Some people say it's even more addictive than cocaine and drugs. And sugar is the biggest cause of diabetes, blood pressure, heart-related issues, breathing issues, and the total deterioration of your health. Just imagine sugar. It's one of the most addictive things. Same way with sweet talkers. Be careful. They are the first ones who will jump the boat when you're sinking. They'll be the first ones to stab you in the back just to save their ass. Anyone who's a sweet talker, I tell them, what the fuck do you want? Straight away. Stay away from me. I don't like sweet talkers. Which brings me to point number 70. Your best friend is generally the one who explicitly tells you your drawbacks to your face, makes you feel unpleasant, and whom you can identify as an enemy. If you know that this is your enemy, you're lucky. Because at least you know where the bullet will come from, where the guy will show you with a knife. But it's even worse when you have someone like Brutus. Caesar was looking in the front, the knife came from back. So your wife, your spouse, your kid, your best friend, your partner, they are your most dangerous enemies. So the enemy you can identify is actually your best friend. Number 71. I've told this people time in and again, especially when they tell me that they have a marriage proposal or this girl is in love with me, this amazing guy is so sweet with me, or this college, they promised my career, or this person guaranteed me a job. I tell them this. If something is too good to be true, it's like, wow, I can't believe it. It's generally too good to be true. It's not a real thing. It's something very dangerous. Easy money. Like people sometimes tell me, Roy, I got this amazing job offer. The salary I asked, I got. I'm just not sure. Like, do you think it's legit? If you have that kind of doubt, it's normally you should follow your intuition. Oh, Lloyd, this girl, she's so beautiful, man. She's single and she loves me. Red flag. If she was so beautiful, if she was so talented, if she's such an amazing woman, why you? You're not the best in the world. She can choose, get someone better. Why did she choose you? Something is fishy. So be careful. They say in Hindi, no, dal mein kuch kala hai. Number 72. This is the ultimate test of friendship. The ultimate. Ask, all the people in your phone book, in your cell phone, all the numbers on your LinkedIn, on your Facebook. You might have 5,000 contacts. Ask each one of them, give me $1,000. I've lost my job. Create this fake narrative. I've lost my job. I've lost my money. I'm in dire straits. I need $1,000. I may not be able to pay you back. Can you give me $1,000? Watch the fun. My challenge is you'll end up getting out of 1,000, say 5,000 people or 10,000, maybe one or two. That also, if you get one or two, it's a miracle. That's number one. Number two is most of them will tell you, oh, I don't have $1,000, man. I'm broke right now. I'm going through a tough time. Number three, they'll say, let me get back to you. Number four, they'll say, hey, no, man, they'll give all these things. So, what is the point I'm trying to make here? If a friend cannot help you in your time of need, why do you have him as your friend? For what? Kissing your ass, blowing hot air under your balls and making them glow? What? A friend in need should be there. You should have a friend when you don't have anything. You should be that friend in need. Why do you call him friend otherwise? What? Only when times are good, he should be there? Then when times are bad, all vanish? Open challenge I'll give you. All, ALL. Whomsoever you ask $1,000, all will vanish. You might, okay, suppose you're in India and you feel 1,000 is too much. Try $500. Try $200. Try $100. Check the stories or the statements of people like Amitabh Bachchan, Anderson Silva, who's an MMA fighter, of any multi-billionaire or millionaire, even Bill Ackman, who bet against Meta Life or something, when he lost billions. He said all of them have the same narrative, same story. When you lose all your money and when you're in financial problems, all of them vanish. All the yes men, all the ones who kiss your ass, all the cheerleaders, your girlfriends, your relatives, even your parents. So the ultimate test of friendship, ask them the money. No, first tell them that you lost your job, you lost your money, you lost everything. And now you're in desperate need of their help. Desperate. You need their help. Watch what happens. 73. You'll always be stabbed in the back by the person you least expect, which is obvious, but people don't use their common sense. Like I told you, like in my case, who do you think can stab me in the back or shock me? My wife, because I trust her. My baby. Everyone else is, I'm standing there looking at them, focused on them. Who I least expect? These two people. So it's always the person you least expect is the one who can not only cause you the biggest harm, but the most dangerous one. Be careful of that. All right. Point number 74. um, this one, you know, is it's like a double-edged sword. But whatever you learn in college and in school is most of this information will never be of any use to you in your real life. It's all theoretical knowledge. So I'm not saying what you study in school and college, don't respect it. Knowledge has its place, but it's never going to save your life and it's never going to guide you. You want to have knowledge that will save your life, that will guide you. Learn practical, doable, commercial skills. Okay? If you're good at cooking, learn how to commercialize it. If you're good at singing, learn how to commercialize it. Justin Bieber, he used social media to get noticed by the right people, and he monetized on his brand, and today, kind of retired. So figure out what it is related to a doable, workable, commercial endeavor. Don't take reading chemistry and physics and algebra and history. It's a Google search away. It's not going to help you. So I'm not saying don't pursue a degree. Yes, if you have to enter the corporate world, you need a degree. I'm sorry, but not everyone's meant to be a businessman. Not everyone's meant to be a creative genius. Not everyone's meant to be someone who rolled an Oscar or a gold medal, or Mike Tyson or Manny Pacquiao, or Floyd Mayweather's legacy. No. Not everyone who starts a business will succeed. So degree, masters, have a backup. It'll help you. Number 75. Nice play with words. Perception is the key and perception is a reality. What do I mean by that? Okay, consider this. I'm drinking an iced tea. Okay, this one brand is Cafe Amazon. This one is priced at 50 baht. Okay, this is Cafe Amazon. Anyone looks at this jar will know that it's 50 baht. The same one I can get a Starbucks, and if it's a Starbucks, I'm sipping the iced tea from a Starbucks cup. People say, "Wow, 200 bucks." Money. And they will look at it as this is more premium, the blend. Okay. Which is true, but you see, this is 50 bucks. 4 of these will be a Starbucks. Okay. Now, there are local vendors who sell the same, which is 50 bucks. They will sell it for 20 bucks. It'll be an iced tea. It'll be sugary. They'll put tea in that. It may not taste that great. Now, I've tasted the 20 bucks one. I've tasted this 50 bucks one. I've tasted the Starbucks one. And in fact, I even went to, 3-star or 5-star hotel. I've tried there, and that's even more expensive. Now, taste is subjective. Me personally, out of all the tastes, the 20 bucks, I find that too sugary. This one, I find it perfectly priced. Okay. Taste is perfect. Starbucks is good, slightly better, but not worth 4 times more. And the premium one, which is made by 5-star hotels or 5-star chefs, it's natural. Most of the sugars are taken from fresh fruits. It's premium. The taste is amazing. Very natural. But it will not keep me awake. You get what I mean? It will not keep me sharp. So the whole spectrum, I prefer a 50 bucks one. Okay? Now, the reason I pay 50 is because I perceive a certain value. Like I told you, I can get cheaper. In fact, maybe if I really did research, I can buy a couple of lime, a couple of Lipton iced tea. And if I really put the hard-earned effort, I can prepare the same iced tea for, I told you 50 bucks, no? Maybe for 3 bucks, 4 bucks. My wife, she makes at home. She doesn't buy from outside. So my question to you is, what is the difference between each? You will say standard, you will say ingredient quality. The price you're willing to pay is the is the perception that you have, is a perceived value. Rolex is a watch. Swatch is a watch. Casio is a watch. Um, there's another brand which uh, Omega. That's also a watch. All of them give you time. Even Apple has a watch, right? Samsung has a watch. All of them give you a time, right? Yeah. But when they notice it's a brand, Rolex, ooh, perceived value. Apple Watch, wow, techie guy. Casio, you know. Same way with phone. Apple user, Samsung user, Oppo. Maybe the Oppo phone has more features. So always keep in mind that one is your perceived value, another one is the value that other perceives of you. That is the point I want to drive home. The service that I offer for $237 an hour, I am very sure there is someone out there, I don't know who, maybe he can give you better advice for free. Seriously, for free. There are tons of people. Maybe someone, if you check on Fiverr and you really search out, maybe you'll get someone who gives you even deeper advice for $20. Or if you really are desperate for learning, you'll search online and you'll find someone gives not only a free YouTube, this thing, he'll not only give you podcast, he'll give you 20 lessons of 10 hours each, plus a PDF and book. Everything he'll give you for free. So each one has a perceived value. But imagine you did all this learning from the internet for free, but you don't have any world recognized qualification, a name. But another guy does very generic stuff, but he shows you Harvard Business School. Who do you think will be in demand for his service? Harvard or some guy who did it online? Maybe it's the same. But you see the perceived value? Like I told you, watch. You see the perceived value? There are a lot of people who wear branded Nike, Adidas. There are some people who buy for 10, 15 bucks. Yes, quality matters. But when you see a brand, perception changes, right? So you are the brand and people perceive you. Ask yourself, what is that perception? Because perception, your perception that other people have of you is your reality. And that is the difference between why someone will pay you 1,000 versus for the same job, someone will pay someone else 10,000. Okay? Number 76. I'll just give you 2-3 more points and then we'll call it a day because I've nearly spoken for an hour. Number 76. Your life is your reality. Don't compare it to somebody else. Yes, we can use them as a motivational thing. Okay, let's say I'm a YouTuber. I have, say, 60,000, for example, followers. He has 100,000. Okay, my goal is to get 100,000. You can have that competition. But remember, he's not me. I'm different. He's different. I was born different parents. He was born different parents. I studied differently. He studied differently. My accent is different. So, and a combination of luck and so many other factors. So use other people as a incentive, motivation, and drive. But end of the day, don't be obsessed about I have to be better than them, and because if you do that now, you'll be miserable. Find out what makes you and keeps you happy. Because I'm telling you this only because I speak to a lot of clients and customers. And there are these moments in their life that completely derail and change everything. An accident. Someone in their family gets cancer. They lose their child. They end up getting a heart issue. One young man, he was so obsessed about trying to be better than the guy in his campus. He didn't know that he ignored his health. And he found out, young man, hardly in his turn, he found out he is diabetic. His world came crashing down because now he is diabetic, means his eyesight will be weak, his healing will be affected, his immunity will be affected. And now he is no longer paranoid about trying to defeat that guy and be better than him. He's worried about his health. One small thing can change everything. So don't compare your life to anybody else. You focus on what makes you happy. I'll give you one final point and then we'll call it a day. Point number 77. Holistic change. If you want to change one thing in your life, you can't just change that one thing, you have to change everything. I want to lose weight. Okay. So what is the key to lose weight? If you are educated enough, you know this. The only way to lose weight is to change your diet. By diet, I mean you have to change the way you eat, and you have to change how much you eat, and you have to have a fasting gap. Sounds easy, right? Why do you think people fail? They fail because they're surrounded by people who eat every day. They walk through shops, Starbucks, cafe, restaurants. They go to the office, everyone's eating there. They mingle around with their friends, everyone's eating all the while, stuffing their faces. Then they hang around in nightclubs. Then when they come home, mom and dad is eating everything. The cupboards are filled with everything. So how do you think you're going to lose weight? Not possible. Why do you think Olympic athletes, professional MMA fighters, they have something called a camp, CAMP? What is in the camp? They, along with people who have the similar goals, along with their coaches, their physiotherapists, their doctors, everyone, they take a separate house in a separate place where even the entertainment, what you watch on TV is monitored, and all of them train together, eat the same thing together, sleep together, get up together, do the same thing together, meditate together, everything together. Who do you think will achieve their goal faster and easier? Obviously, the people in the camp. Same way with people who want to achieve, let's say, success in their education, business life, every other area. If you're surrounded by businessmen and everyone talks business and money, you'll succeed there. But if you're a businessman surrounded by bums who are earning average salaries, you'll be average. They say, no, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. Now, I know that it's not possible to, if you're staying in a city filled with Starbucks, restaurants, and colleagues in office and everything, you can't say, okay, fuck off, all of you, and I'm going to a new country. Well, that is an option, but that's not possible for everyone. So, what is the answer there? Eliminate as many people as possible to ensure that you are giving yourself enough room for quality people to be added. Unless you get rid of your friends, you'll not have the free time to spend time with more friends or better friends. Unless you limit your interaction in the office only to work and nothing else, nothing will change. For example, if you hang around with your guys and they hang around in the pantry and they hang around during lunch and you're always looking at that, you'll be tempted. So what you do there is work, you're working with them. Let's have a tea in the pantry. No, man, I'm busy. Come for lunch. No, man, I'm busy. I have to complete this or I have to do something. So excuse yourself. Only do what is required. And if you know that when you're walking in one particular direction, there is Starbucks and coffee shops and the smell and this and that, avoid that. Go through another way. Or make sure that, you go before they open, or you keep yourself so busy with your headphones and with something else. You don't think about it. Or you walk with someone. Figure out a way. Remember what I told you. If you want to change one thing successfully, forever, you need to change everything. So that includes the example that I gave on losing weight, changing your diet, changing the people you hang around with, getting your free time you're spending with a coach, you're spending with a group that is physically fit. You're spending your free time chatting with people who are physical fit, the same. You're joining groups which are into physical fitness. You're obsessed about that goal. Only then you'll achieve success. But if you're saying, hey, Loy, that is too much to the extreme, then don't have a goal. Then you'll never change. Only people who are obsessed committed and dedicated achieve exceptional results. Others, it's like yo-yo. You'll lose weight, you'll gain weight. Lose weight, gain weight. Oh, New Year, I'll make New Year resolution and then gain weight. If you take it casually, you'll achieve casual results. If you take it seriously, you'll achieve life-changing results. Anyway, 77 points, nearly an hour. Hope this added value. I would be very curious to know if you listened to this whole video right up to the end. And if you have listened to the whole 1 hour, comment down below and put explicitly the statement, I listened to it for the full 1 hour. And I'll know who you are. And maybe it'll kind of drive me and motivate me to maybe be in touch with you. All right? Good, bad, ugly. Comment down below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.